See, this is how pictures go. There's always one that decides they don't want to stick with the pictures. No. But you're cute. Yes, you are. You're like, no, no. Picture time. Say hello. Hey, babies. We're here with Lilly. Yeah, Lilly and Burton's F1B mini Goldendoodles. This is a red litter. And we have 5 girls and 6 boys. And everybody is red. Yes, I hear you. I hear you. So they're 4 weeks old. So we are now at the halfway, guys. Important place to be. And we're talking and walking. Hey, baby. Do you have something to say over there, buddy? New collars means we're not liking the new collars. Yep. Fresh new collars as we grow. Look at this tail. You just did a rollover. Yes, you did. They're doing great, guys. Look at these little personalities coming too. Yeah. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I know. And just kind of slipped over there, didn't it? Oh, goodness. Where do you plan on going? Where do you plan on going? So I'll go through them. We only have 3 curly in this litter. Everybody else is a wavy. This is the only, oh no, I'm sorry. We have 1 curly girl. I'll show you her in just a second. Let's do, since yellow's right here. Yellow collar boy. You can see the curly here. Going to be a little bit of fleece in there. This is dark pink. We have 2 pinks in the litter, dark pink and light pink. So this is dark pink. She also has that curly coat, don't you? Don't you? Are you saying no? Are you disagreeing? Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. You had to have a new one. And let's go over here to little guy. Oh, he's gonna hide for us. I'm gonna have to. Our little guy, yellow, or not yellow, red collar boy. Come here. Let me get him here. Oh, goodness. I was on the floor in here last night with a picking appointment, and oh my goodness, my back is not happy today. So sorry, guys. It takes me a minute to get moving. So the little guy of the litter, or at least of the males, yes, little red color boy. This is more like a coral color. Tiny little bit of white on the chest there. And he is also going to be curly. So you can see maybe the difference in size between yellow and little red there, side by side. Oh, the big kahuna is going to walk in the way here. Yeah, there you go. Now that he gets past there, now you can see him. And about the same size as yellow is dark pink. So those are your 3 curlies right there. All pretty equal in shades of red. Excuse me. Yes, woo-woo. All right, let's start here with lavender. Lavender has been chosen as the first pick of the litter. So you can do some recalculating there for anybody who had her as your favorite. Here's little lavender girl. She's one of the tiny ones. And then right next to her is light pink girl. And she's also a little one. So these 3 here Red, light pink, and lavender are going to be closer to a petite size, not a mini size. They're just a little smaller than everybody else. And since their dad is a toy poodle, you can expect to have that kind of size range. Maybe just a little bigger since we have a little bit of mama's genetics in there too. All right, so look at all these boys. Oh my goodness. Hey, babies. I needed my, fill of teddy bears today. This is dark purple girl. Hey, sweetness. And she's a wavy. And then, where's turquoise? Turquoise is a girl. And she's a wavy and has some white on her chest. You want to shake? Can we shake? Paw? She doesn't know that's what we're doing. And then here's orange collar boy. He is probably the lightest shade of the litter. Still a red, just a little on the lighter side. And he's one of the bigger boys. And when I say bigger boys, he's still going to be a miniature size. It's not like he's over the miniature size. He's just larger than some of the others. Here is black collar boy, and he's kind of taken a second place here to orange as far as size goes. Hi, baby. Hi. And he's actually pretty dark. I don't know if you can see that, but he is a pretty dark color there. Okay, they're all kind of just congregating over here beside me. So let's see, who else are we missing? Lime green collar boy. Another wavy red. Yeah, I hear ya. I think that's everybody. Did I get everybody? No, not green, dark green. So that was lime green. Here's dark green collar boy. And dark green has a little white spot on his head. Nothing on the chest, just right there on the head. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. Yeah, oh, gotta love that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. See, we are suckers for cuddles. And who's going to sleep? Who's going to sleep? Oh, come on. Wake up for us. Yeah. And this is where Lavender's been making her way right back to my lap. She kind of started out there and went back there. Okay, so week 4, guys. This week, you guys will be receiving your directions, puppy picking, pickup information in your emails. I know I have some purchase contracts to get out. I have actually been postponing those. One, because there's just so much to do, but also we've had just so many people switching around. I really don't have time to redo paperwork. I've been redoing paperwork, and I'm just like, no, we just can't. We don't have time for that. So I'll probably do purchase contracts once we choose puppies, and that'll be followed up by your invoice. So the purchase contract is just basically, you're saying what litter you're on and has all the dates on it, as far as when they were born and stuff like that. So we're probably going to do a little easier version of that eventually, but we're still on the old system right now. So anyway, that's what you guys can expect. They got another preventative deworming this week, and basically they're just still eating gruel and nursing and doing a little more playtime. They get a little more time to play and away from mama so that they can get used to being socialized with us. But otherwise, it's week 5 that we kind of jumped to do a little more. Are you going to go to sleep? Are you? Come here, pumpkin. Come here. So next week, who's peeking back there? Oh, little red. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. How are you? Oh, my goodness. Come here, you. Oh, come here. You're just too sweet. Yeah. You just come right here, Mama. Yeah. So anyway, week 5 is when we'll do our temperament testing. You will not get the results, though, until week 6. Gives me a week to go over everybody. And it's not just temperament. We're also doing just assessment, who can go on and further into a training for a service and therapy career, what their estimated weight is, and I mean mature weight, and then also their coat color and type, which the entire litter here is red, so it's just those 3 curly and the rest are wavy. It's a soft cotton wave, so it kind of looks like a shaggy ragamuffin, I didn't brush my hair kind of look. And if you have any questions of what that looks like, if you go on our website, you can see Mrs. Beasley. That is the look. And speaking of website, yes, guys, I'm still in the process of trying to get that changed over. I divide my online time between answering people and then, of course, working on updates, social media, things like that. So, yeah, the website will be updated, but you can still see Mrs. Beasley's pictures on our LamgoFarms.com. on the Goldendoodle section. Just scroll down until you see her. That's the kind of look you're going to be getting. Yeah, no relation to Mrs. Beasley though, guys. No relation here. Paddington is our Mrs. Beasley baby, so if you want those genetic lines, then you have to get with a Paddington or a Jasmine litter. Yeah. Look it, I literally have a pile of puppies. Look at this. Oh my goodness. You know, I gotta tell you guys, this is very calming. They're at a stage where they don't have teeth, they're not biting me, they're not scratching yet. And when they start getting the teeth in and teething, they're always chewing on something, as you see with the other litters. But anyway, this is a very calming stage. I think this is the stage that my girls like the best, Melissa and Jessa. They are more than willing to come out here and train and do things like that at this stage. When they get older and they're just before leaving, that's also another favorite stage, because then they really understand you and they're playing with you. There's kind of that in between 5-6 weeks where they're teething on you, and that's, yeah, and then we have to make sure we're trimming the nails, and I'll go over that next time. We'll do a little more grooming information next time. Grooming is a big thing, guys. I know doodles are expensive, and there's a reason for that. At least for us breeders who have been around for a while, there is a lot of money that goes into a breeding program, especially with a doodle, getting the right lines, all that. But also, when you put in that money for a doodle, one thing that's a good idea is to just budget, know what you need to budget for. Annual vet appointments, you need to have a little bit saved aside for any kind of last minute, hey, we need to check with the vet on something. Those are always good things to have set aside. And then grooming, if you're not planning on doing your own grooming, you need to be planning on grooming at least every 6 to 8 weeks. Make sure you're doing your brushing. Are you going down? Are you going down? And I have some listed on your suggested supply list. I have a few brushes listed there that I recommend. You're going to start with a pin brush. You don't want to have one of those wire slickers, not for a doodle coat, especially as a puppy. You want a pin brush, and you want to make sure that it's big enough that it can cover all a baby. And you're not dealing with matting at this stage when you get puppy home. Even in the first 11 months, you're not dealing with matting. So keep up that brushing. They don't really need it when they're puppies, but it gets them used to it so that it makes it easier in the long run. And so veterinary care, grooming, and then just your typical what you put into it, you know, all of the regular supplies. You want to make sure that you have all that. And so I like people to, you know, we have a lot of people that apply for our donation program. And one thing that we like to, you know, have them prepare for during their wait is to start getting figures together and seeing how you can go ahead and take care of the maintenance and the upkeep on these doodles. So, oh, and food. Don't forget food. Look at you. Look at you. You're just a bunch of teddy bears. Yeah, I know. I know. Hey, baby. All right, guys. So other than temperament testing, and then next up after that is puppy picking. Picking is usually on a Saturday. Sometimes with the big litter, we split it up into Friday and Saturday. So I will be sending you out your picking list so that any revisions, you can see your time. Most people find it actually easier to choose with the videos. I will do another video on the Wednesday before picking, so you have that doesn't look comfortable. So you have a last minute video. And then of course pictures. You'll have the pictures now and then another 1 or 2 sets before you have to choose. I'm going to try to use my earbuds. Last night's picking was just very difficult because of the noise level. When they get to be that age, it gets very difficult for me to hear your questions while we're doing a FaceTime or a Zoom picking. So I might try my earbuds, see if that works a little better. If not, then like I said, some people find it easier to choose on video, but you will still have a time slot that I will be texting everybody at your time appointments, and you can let me know what your choice is. Also, I'll be letting everybody know via text who has been chosen, so you know what's remaining. We're doing a little bit of chewing. We're doing a little bit of chewing. Do you have some teeth coming in? Yep, you do. Look at that. There's a toothy. Yeah. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. So once every single one has teeth and they're in really well, then we'll go ahead and give them their hard kibble instead of the gruel. But right now we're keeping up gruel with a few kibbles so that they can get used to it. And their mama's food is in there with them, so they kind of practice on her kibble anyway. What are you doing? Are you trying to get on top of the... You want to get on top of the dog pile, huh? And he's not allowing it. No. All right, guys. Well, you got to see him a little bit walking around. Now we're just sleeping. We got a few still up. And we will talk to you guys next week. Does that sound good? Does that sound good? We'll see you next week. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.